If you ever stop to wonder what's really floating around in the air in your house, it's one of those things we just don't think about, you know? But the answer might actually be hiding right inside your walls. So today, we're going to take a look inside and figure out if duct cleaning is the right move for you and your home.
So, here's what we're going to cover. First up, we'll uncover what's actually lurking in your ductwork. Then, we're going to explore the very real benefits of a deep clean, put together a little playbook for when you should act, and finally, walk through what a professional cleaning actually looks like.
All right, let's dive right in. Let's talk about the unseen problem that could be impacting your entire home. Yeah, all that stuff hiding right there in your vents. I mean, really think about it for a second. The air in your home is getting pushed through your heating and cooling system over and over again every single day. So, what do you think it's carrying along for the ride? Well, it turns out your ducts can become a collection point for a pretty nasty mix of things. We're talking about all the usual suspects: dust, maybe some leftover debris from construction, and of course, allergens. And hey, if you've got pets, you can for sure add dander and fur to that list. In some houses, you might even find things like mold spores or smoke residue. And the kicker is, all of it just gets circulated right back into the air you're breathing, day in and day out.
Okay, so what's the payoff for getting all that junk out of your system? Well, the benefits actually hit three really key areas: your health, your wallet, and the long-term life of your HVAC system itself.
And the difference is, well, it's pretty stark when you look at it side by side. Clogged ducts, they can seriously compromise your air quality, which is especially tough if anyone in your family has allergies or asthma. Plus, your system has to work way harder to push air through all that gunk, and that means higher energy bills and more strain on the whole system. Now, on the flip side, clean ducts mean healthier air, lower energy bills, and a longer life for your HVAC. It's really an investment in your home's health just as much as its efficiency.
Now let's get to the playbook. It's time to get practical about when you should actually take action and, maybe more importantly, how to find the right person for the job.
So, what's the general rule of thumb here? Well, most experts recommend a professional duct cleaning about every 3 to 5 years. Think of that as just a good baseline for the average home to keep the air quality up and the system running smoothly.
But, you know, that 3 to 5 year timeline isn't set in stone. There are some really clear signs that you might need a cleaning sooner. For example, if you can actually see little puffs of dust coming out of your vents, or you spot any mold growing, that's a huge red flag. Same goes if your family's allergies are suddenly acting up, or if you notice strange odors coming from the system. Oh, and a big one is right after a major renovation. And of course, if you have pets or smokers in the house, things are just going to build up a lot faster.
Now, when you do decide to hire someone, please don't just pick the first name you find online. A few things on this checklist are, I'd say, non-negotiable. Look for a NADCA certification. That stands for the National Air Duct Cleaners Association, and it's a real benchmark for quality. You'll also want to make sure they're properly insured and give you transparent pricing right up front. And of course, things like positive reviews and a service guarantee, those are always great signs that you found a real pro.
Okay, so you've done your homework, you've found a pro, and you've scheduled a service. What should you expect on cleaning day? Let's break down exactly what happens.
It really boils down to 3 main stages. First, the technicians are going to do a really thorough inspection. Sometimes they'll even use little cameras to see deep inside your ductwork and find any problem areas. Next up is the main event. They bring in the high-powered vacuums and specialized brushes to dislodge and completely remove all of that built-up stuff. And finally, you should get a post-cleaning report that details all the work they did and points out any other issues they might have found along the way.
And once the job is done, how do you keep those ducts sparkling clean? Honestly, the single most effective thing you can do is just change your HVAC filters regularly. For most homes, that's about every 1 to 3 months. It's such a simple step, but believe me, it makes a huge difference.
So, after seeing everything that could be hiding in your vents and knowing all the benefits of a clean system, I guess the only question left to ask is, well, is it time to clear the air in your home?